Well, label's the law. I mean, we have to follow them, and we do, and that's just the way it is. So. I'm the general manager here at the Macon MFA location. I've been here a little over almost 2 years now, and been with the company for almost 3. But previous employment, I worked for a large grower, farmed a little over 10,000 acres, and I took care of all their crop protection at that time.
What measures do you take to follow the label?
We, for one thing, we got to have the wind speed cannot be too excessive. I think a lot of labels, if you read them, 3 to 10 mile an hour, some of them, and we try to stay within them requirements. Every applicator has a wind speed meter in their machine, and we measure wind speed at our boom height. And if it's not correct, we don't spray it. And we also make sure that we're not spraying, the wind direction is not in the wrong direction. We have to make sure we're not blowing stuff any other direction. I mean, we have to stay with the label. I believe that getting the right tip for the product that you're using is important, and the right pressures and boom height. I mean, boom height is very key. Make sure we're getting a proper spray pattern and minimize our drift. About all the companies are going to, as long as, if you got John Deere, whether it's Case IH, it really don't matter. You're shutting off, like if you got a pulse width modulation, you can get it to where it shuts off tip by tip, and we're not overlapping. And when we're making them turns around waterways, it's compensating for your boom, on the outside, it's going faster, so it's speeding up the rate out there and slowing it down on the inside. That way we're not overrating at the tip of your waterways. In the old days, I used to sit there and run my switch, try to control it so we didn't overrate it. Now that it knows where the boom's at, so it can shut the tips on and off accordingly where it's at. So it's made a huge advancement. I got a new program that we implemented this year. It's a Ravens Ag Sync program. We dispatch every load that leaves this building, gets dispatched to the machine and the applicator. They got an iPad in their piece of equipment with the map on it. That guarantees us we never get in the wrong field. It'll show the machine sitting in that field. We don't have them problems anymore. We never did, but it's just 100% we don't have this problem, because when I send that spray order out, he knows exactly what he's spraying, what gallon per acre he's spraying, and he knows what field he's going to be in, and it's all on a map, and he can see it where he's at. So, yep, it's been a huge game changer for us.
I heard you mention that your facilities purchased a new sprayer recently. Mm-hmm. Without divulging the exact dollar amount, could you give our viewers some idea, a ballpark range of what a brand new custom applicator rig costs?
$400,000 to $500,000.
$400,000 to $500,000, so
yeah.
Nearly $500,000.
And it's a lot of technology there. With that machine, we're going to have boom height control now. That way we make sure we got our boom height across the board always where it needs to be. And we're going to have an exact apply, so therefore we're going to have the pulse width modulation with it. We're going to have all these options of shutting off tip by tip now. So we're advancing. We're wanting to advance to make sure we do a perfect job.